Hey there all you random people, I am holoGEI, and today I'm going to be playing with you today on Flat World, my server that has been gone for 2 years now. As a matter of fact, this video is about, as you can see by the title, its 2-year anniversary. Now, I'm going to be posting a lot of videos around this time because its anniversary date is specifically on the 12th of this January. It's 2-year anniversary. The server, more specifically the world, Flat World, has been around for 2 whole years, and we're celebrating this by doing a lot of things. So anyways, we're going to go into this little, as you can see in this town right here, we have a lot of things decorated, we have a lot of decorations, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of bustle, it's really exciting, it's really popular, we're planning to do a whole lot this next week, get a whole bunch of things done, have a lot of fun, post a lot of videos. So anyways, enough of that emotional gobbledygunk nonsense, let's go into the server's history. Let's go into this portal back in time, way back to the beginning. Welcome to January 12th of 2012. Minecraft Superflat was released. I created the world on my old Windows XP computer from 1998. Flat World started out as a single-player creative world, the first super flat world I ever made. The first block, here it is, cobblestone. I know, the most amazing block on the server, the most treasured thing, is cobblestone. It's part of the first house, part of Flat World, something wonderful. Flat World continues to grow. More and more buildings start popping up all over the place. Right now it's just me that's making all of it, but I was a noob back then, as you can see by the quality of the build, but that was just the way I was. That was me, way back then. So, me, the player and creator of the world, I thought it was pretty good, so I decided to kind of expand outwards, and when I did, I made a lot of things out there, but guess what? Because I had such an old computer, my render distance was low, so I got lost. I lost the town, the original town, for a very, very long time, and I got kind of sad. So, but then eventually, we decided one day that I was going to make it a multiplayer server, because I was getting kind of lonely. So, then, the first player to ever join the server, other than me, was XXWillowXX, as known by her name now. She was the first person other than me to join, and she found the town, actually, because she didn't have as bad or slow of a computer that I did, and apparently I had a Minecraft rail that went to it anyway, so I was pretty stupid not seeing that, but she found it, and I am very glad about that. Now we have it now. But anyways, going on, Chilice10 becomes the third person to join the server, quite a skip afterwards. Not much happened in between that time that's really important, but Chilice10 becomes another important character that's still pretty active on the server today. Matter of fact, one of the main characters and one of the high staff members of the server. She makes her first house in Minecraft ever. For the longest of time, the server maintained its popularity. It didn't really grow in terms of how many people were on it, it just grew in terms of, you know, how many builds people put on it. More stuff was being built. So anyways, one day we upgraded the server to Craft Bucket, which was amazing, but we lost spawn and everything we built. We were stuck in a weird, I don't know how to say it, somewhere else, very far away. But congratulations to me, one day when I started looking, I actually found it. And we made us a path, a trail out of Steve heads, because that was part of, I think, the update at the time, and redstone and stuff like that, from the new spawn all the way back to where the Flat World was. So anyways, everybody was happy about that. So then, a long time later, after a bunch of stuff happened, as you can see on the screen, Flat World becomes a multi-world server, gaining portals, a hub, and a survival world. It's amazing. We got a whole bunch of stuff. So anyways, a portal building appears in Flat World. And then, later, Sakura Whitmer. Oh my god.
Was they in a survival mode?
She joins the game. Yes. After a long wait, another new player named Sakura Whitmer joins the server.
Can I use World Ed?
Yes. And she builds the second thing she's ever made in Minecraft before on Flat World. Hooray! Yet another new person that builds their first things on the server, so which is why it's sentimental. Okay. And then after that, shortly after that, I decided to upgrade the server. I moved the server to a different computer from my original old computer to a newer laptop thingy that ran Windows Vista. So anyways, the server continued to grow. We added more commands and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff, and then Creeper joins the game. Not too long afterwards, actually, that happened when Jenny joined, because he actually joined in the middle of the construction of Jenny's first house, but her house was pretty huge, so that took a while. But yeah, he joined the game. He becomes a pretty important character down the road, but I'm not going to talk about it much because of things. Okay, tension builds on the server. The two most recent players that joined the server never show themselves again, ever. Like, We had a couple people that joined, but they never came back again after that. More stuff happens, and Logan Isaac joins the game. Yet another relatively inactive, yet kind of important character joins the game. Again, blah, 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 more builds. And then, yet again, after a long time later, I upgrade the server again to a newer computer running Windows 7, which I was able to get 2 GB of allocated memory to it. So now it's faster, basically. And then I start working on the MMS Tintenfisher, that big ship that I have. Just go through 93 joins the game. Downtown Flat World is created. It started. That's super amazing. We still have it today, and it's one of the main attractions on this Flat World. It's the first organized system of buildings and stuff. But Flat World gains its own custom plugin thanks to the admins of user Just Go Through 93. But soon afterwards, in an upcoming update, that plugin broke. So, anyways. Then after a long time after that, the MMS Tintenfisher was completed just before the school year of that year went out, just like recently before. And then Charlize after a while after that, Charlize 10 becomes the record holder in the farthest player from the server to join. She joined the server from the Philippines, which is literally like on the complete opposite side of the world from where we live right now. So she joined from like the other side of the world. That was the record right there. But she was on vacation, so that's how she got there. Then shortly after that, Statue Land was created in the effort of the building of Charlize 10 and me, staying up all night building more and more statues all over the place on the server. So more builds began to pop up. And Flat World Survival Ship and portals, like the portals building in the survival ship thingy, gets created. It's launched. An attempt in shops was also made, but that failed, and we'll see that later, maybe. So survival seems to be going smoothly. Everything is going perfect until shortly afterwards the server is thrown into dark times. Dark times. Work on Flat World continues slowly. Annika joins the game. Yay! Annika finally reaches the stage. Ironic given the fact that she stated not much more than a year ago that Minecraft was pathetic and a pointless game. She didn't like it at all. But look at her now. She's on Flat World, and one of the first servers she's ever been on, doing the first things she's ever made. On Flat World, yes, she made the first house she's ever made in Minecraft too. Here's a bunch of screenshots I took of it. Yes, Annika, she got a new account later, Boomer599. It was originally something else, but yeah. Okay, more stuff appears. Idea pops into my mind that maybe Flat World could become a public server. So I start adding more plugins like anti-griefing things and try to make it prepared to be a public server. Yet more things start coming on Flat World. More and more stuff. Charlize 10 gets a new account, Butterfly Pig. The server upgrades to a new computer again. Yes, I got a brand new computer, one that runs Windows 8.1. I love Windows 8.1, by the way. Don't judge me. I like it because I know how to use it. And oh my god, I couldn't imagine using anything without my beautiful computer with 8.1. Anyways, because of that, my computer was relatively powerful. So now I can allocate 8 GB of memory to the server. That's what I have right now, which sped it up quite a bit. Survival Series started around there, which I don't have anymore. It was my old one. Server now runs much smoother than before, and server boundaries were reinforced with signs and stained glass. Signs and glass walls. Another important character joins the stage, Megamax. More builds, more random people, blah 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 blah. A bunch of stuff happened. Flat World returns to its organized system of roads and infrastructure. The Hamilton District is born! Yes, we finally go back to the thing where we had all those roads in that town. We make them and we expand on the idea, which was a good idea because it's definitely worth it now. A new game world gets released. Dungeons. Work on the new world is intense. Much work is done, and the game grows quickly to completion. People test play the world. Everything is going smooth. More people join the server. More people enjoy the server, more and more and more and more. Server popularity explodes. Business is booming. More and more is built on the server. More and more things appear and get completed. The server is about to be launched and become public. The school year starts. A Great Depression. A Great Depression for the server. Suddenly, all the server's active users, for some reason, admit to losing interest in the game. Butterfly Pig even states she doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. Activity on the server, once bustling with life, fun, and activity, grinds to a screeching halt for several months. It was a very, very sad period for the server. No progress at all has been made. It takes a long time for the activity to finally continue on Flat World. Over time, things got back to the way they were before, ever so slowly. Server Facebook page and forums were released to boost interest in the server again. More players and more players join again. The activity on the server has reached an above casual level now. Multiple users are logging in every day. More and more things get built and added. More and more things. Ethan Ryu joins the game. Just like one Scene Creeper Keeper, yet another game-changing character sets foot on the Flat World stage. More things get built. Server gets yet another shadow cast above its head. Many of the players that reside on it. Creeper Keeper makes a mysterious return. Deja vu much? After a while, a cloud slowly backs away, yet not gone, just hiding in the shadows, concealing itself from the eyes and ears of those on the server, the way it usually is. More things get built. Building on the server explodes. I mean, it explodes. More buildings than ever before are built on the server in a very, very short period of time. More things get built. And now, then the Flat World anniversary came. That's where we are right now. Well, look at this. We're back where we started. This has all been written. This is all that has been written onto the stage of Flat World so far. The stories, memories, and sorrows of those who have joined still etched into it. How much longer is this story? Nobody could tell. Until then, best of luck and bless all of those who helped create such a wonderful thing. Flat World. Become so much more than just a creative world. Rather, so much more than even the server. Flat World is like a real world, with real people playing it, creating real stories and real memories. The last 2 years of Flat World's history has been a long journey. Much has came, much has passed, leaving scars and creating wonders all over. Flat World is so much more real than most other Minecraft worlds or servers could ever hope to be. This is the story of Flat World, and may the story continue to only resolve in the most glorious of endings. Thank you, all who have helped, for everything. Goodbye! It's not over. Join the server. Build more things.